Celebrities are rich enough and have access to the best tattoo artists in the world, and yet for some reason, a lot of them end up getting some really bad tattoos. So today we're gonna look at 10 celebrities who regretted their tattoos and either removed it or had it covered up. Number 10, Messi. This football legend has quite a lot of tattoos on him, and even though he doesn't have much regrets on the pitch, he clearly has a bunch of regrets about his tattoos. Cause you see, his leg is inked with his son's name and handprints, the number 10, a football, cross, dagger, roses, and a bunch of fillers. Most of them have a significant meaning, which is why fans were shocked when Messi revealed his cover-up tattoo, blacking out the majority of his leg and only leaving the tattoo for his son, the number 10, and the football and scripture. However, no one really knows why Messi blacked out those tattoos, cause he's never talked about it in an interview. Number 9, Dave Bautista. Recently, the former wrestler and now movie star opened up about his biggest tattoo regret. Back in the 1980s, when he was still very young, he got a cement-shaped heart along with the words "Heart of Stone" tattooed on his butt. It was his first tattoo and he didn't really want anyone to know about it, especially his dad, cause he knew he would get in trouble. Within a couple of weeks, he started regretting his ink, and it even got worse decades later during his WWE days. Other wrestlers would ridicule him for it until he finally got it covered up with another tattoo. And even though that old heart tattoo is gone, he says he still lives it every day.
And now a word from our sponsors.
These celebrities might have some tattoos that they regret, but you probably have a tattoo that you love, which is why I want to give a big thanks to Mandrill Tattoo Enhancer for sponsoring today's video. Mandrill is a multi-use tattoo butter that lubricates and moisturizes your tattoo, which means you can use it during the healing phase to soothe itchy skin and accelerate healing. Not only that, but it can make your existing tattoo pop and look brighter, promoting longevity to your ink. But the best part about it all is that Mandrill isn't just for tattoos. It can be used as everyday moisturizer, help treat sunburn, dry skin, and can even be used as a beard balm. As they say, the possibilities are endless. Mandrill is available on Amazon.com. Make sure to check them out, and I've listed all their links in the descriptions below. Now, back to the video. Number 8, Khloe Kardashian. The loss of a loved one isn't easy for any of us, and Khloe was no exception. In fact, when her father passed away, she headed towards a downward spiral, doing all sorts of crazy things like excessive partying and drinking. During that time, she also got a tattoo to commemorate her father. The ink was a cross and angel wings along with the words "Daddy." Now this normally wouldn't have been a problem, except the only issue was the placement. She got the tattoo on her lower back, and as I'm sure most of you are aware, that's a tramp stamp. Initially when she had it done, she didn't have a problem with it and thought it was a good idea. But over time, as Khloe grew older and the internet constantly mocked her for the placement, she grew fed up with the tattoo and started to remove the ink. In a later interview, Khloe said she should have listened to her sister Kim Kardashian, saying, "Would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley?" Number 7, Ryan Reynolds. Ryan got the infamous Polynesian tattoo similar to The Rock, copied him, and didn't regret it one bit. Alright, fine, that was a lie. But Ryan has his fair share of tattoos scattered across his body. However, he actually hates them all, and there's a few reasons why. For one, they're from his younger days. Another reason is that he thinks they're corny. But worst of all, he says they're a pain in the ass when it comes to filming because it takes 3 hours in makeup just to cover up the ink. Honestly, this seems like a pretty common trend among a lot of actors. Ryan claims he would get his tattoos removed, except he doesn't want to deal with the hours and hours of brutal pain, and also his wife tells him he should keep them just to have a record of the choices he's made. Number 6, Jessica Alba. Jessica actually has 2 tattoos that she regrets, both of which she got when she was a teenager, saying not much thought went into them. Her first regret was the bow tattoo on her lower back, which used to be a pretty trendy spot to get inked if you were a girl back in the day. Now at 38 years old, she's regretting it, saying it's kind of a tramp stamp. And the second tattoo Jessica wishes she never got was the small flower on the back of her neck, saying, "I'm so irritated I got it. I got it lasered many times, but it's not coming out." Moving forward, she wants to think about what would be meaningful over time. Because when you get something when you're 17 and now you're 38, you're like, I don't know if that's too meaningful. Number 5, Angelina Jolie. Angelina met Billy Bob Thornton on the set of Pushing Tin back in 1999, and within a year, the two were married. Jolie decided to commemorate her love for her new husband by tattooing Billy Bob's name on her arm in thick bold letters. But just like almost all failed relationships and marriages, Once it comes to an end, the thought of tattoo regret arises. And so she ended up doing a few sessions of laser removal to get rid of the ink, and now has a brand new tattoo over it which represents the coordinates and locations of where her 6 children were born. Jolie told media that she would never be stupid enough to have another man's name tattooed on her ever again. And though she was right about not getting another man's name tattooed on her, she did get the coordinates of the birthplace of her now ex-husband Brad Pitt tattooed on her as well. Does this count as another mistake or not? Comment below. Number 4. Mark Anthony. Just like a few other couples on this list, Mark fell into the curse of the relationship tattoo, because back when he was married to Jennifer Lopez, he got her name inked onto his wrist. The marriage unfortunately didn't last, and Mark moved on to his next relationship with the Venezuelan model Shannon de Lima, and he made it permanently official when he covered up the J-Lo tattoo with a tattoo of the Statue of Liberty, saying it's a tribute to his girlfriend and his newfound freedom. But that seemed to be a mistake too, because the couple eventually broke up a few years later. Number 3. Pamela Anderson. In 1996, Pamela was to play a role in the movie Barbed Wire. She said the makeup artist had to paint a wraparound barbed wire on her arm every time before a shoot. And so instead of going through the long process of makeup, she decided to try on the look for half a day first by having a tattoo artist sketch a design for her, and then ended up getting it tattooed on her permanently. Over a decade later, it appeared that Pamela didn't find the tattoo attractive anymore, and her friends also spoke out about it, saying that Pamela doesn't want to see blurry ink all over her body, especially after seeing the effects of her aging skin, because it's more of an eyesore. However, this wasn't her only tattoo regret, because back when she was dating Tommy Lee, she got his name tattooed on her finger, and in 1998, after her divorce, she altered her tattoo from Tommy to Mommy. Number 2. Amber Rose. In 2013, 4 months prior to tying the knot with Wiz Khalifa, Amber got a big portrait tattoo of him on her upper left arm. But a few years after their split, Amber posted a picture on Instagram in a tattoo parlor showing off some new ink, captioning it, "Boss shit." While everyone was wondering and speculating what she got, Amber revealed her brand new cover-up tattoo at the Sugar Factory event in Miami. Being a huge fan of Guns N' Roses, Amber covered Wiz Khalifa's face with Slash's face instead. Number 1. Hailey Bieber. Out of her 20 tattoos, there's one that she regrets big time. Back when Hailey was 18 years old, she got a tattoo of a gun on one of her fingers. And though there was no significant meaning behind it, she just liked the design and thought it was cool back then. Now at 24 years old, being an advocate and speaking out against gun violence, she definitely doesn't feel the same about it and wishes she never got the tattoo in the first place. Alright, this was just part 3. Make sure to check out parts 1 and 2 of this series of 10 celebrities who regretted and removed their tattoos on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Press that like button, smash it, make love to it, do whatever you want to do. Run those numbers up for your boy. Subscribe for a lot more videos like this. As always, I love you beautiful people so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.